Welcome guys to another team breakdown, NBA 2K18. This time we're going to be covering the Houston Rockets with a revamped backcourt, trying to rival the Golden State Warriors really. Chris Paul, James Harden is definitely an interesting combination. I can definitely see why Daryl Morey is pushing for another big player, big name player for James Harden to play with. Trevor Ariza still coming back at the small forward position. Ryan Anderson at the 4, Clint Capella at the 5. So as previously mentioned, Chris Paul is definitely the biggest addition, shaking up the West a little bit and weakening the Clippers at the same time. The Rockets were also able to acquire PJ Tucker from the Raptors via free agency and bringing along Luke Mbah-a-Moute, Chris Paul's former teammate back in LA. And the last addition that is somewhat notable is Tariq Black to shore up the center position. They did, however, lose Patrick Beverley, Sam Decker, and Lou Williams via the trade, I believe. So their bench is still a little bit suspect in my opinion, but was that enough to hurt them? I don't know. Right now, it's still really hard to say if this team can gel together. James Harden will have to learn to share the ball with Chris Paul and vice versa. More so with Chris Paul, because back when CP3 was a Clipper, everything runs through him. The offense runs through Chris Paul. He touches the ball a bazillion times. James Harden last season, probably the best season so far in his career, running a pseudo point guard position when Patrick Beverley was pretty much guarding the point guard on the opposite end of the floor. So it'll be really interesting to see how he'll be able to implement the offense differently. And surprise, surprise, Eric Gordon is actually the third highest rated player on the Houston Rockets. It's basically him and Nene on the second unit. Trevor Ariza, I would say, lost a step over the past couple of years compared to his days in LA and Orlando, but he's still a very effective 3-and-D player. James Harden's 3 is still surprisingly low. 84 is kind of low for me. Middies 92. They don't even take middies here. So Gordon 84 3-point, Ariza 79, Anderson 86, Luke Mbah-a-Moute is 83. I remember a couple years back he was like around like 69 or 70. But that's back when he was a Clipper, I believe. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh yes, I think defense. Oh no, rebounding comes first. His defensive rate rebounding is 78, box out 80. I mean, I guess he's, putting out a lot of good numbers. Capella is definitely the main rim protector and rebounder on the squad. Ryan Anderson can't really rebound. We already know that. Nene coming off the bench. First big off the bench will be big. Tariq Black will also eat up a little bit of minutes. Zhuchi, I can see him playing a little bit as well. Probably more so in the D-League. I'm not quite sure what plans the coach has for the Rockets, but I would say that's my initial planning. On-ball defense 70. I feel like James Harden has gotten better, but he's by no means a lockdown defender. Chris Paul 93. I can definitely see that. Gordon's defense got a lot better, apparently, according to 2K. I'm not sure. Ariza still 86 on-ball IQ. Mbah-a-Moute is 87. I can see him playing a lot of minutes then, if that's the case. PJ Tucker, they got him for the 3-and-D, although I don't think he shoots threes that well anymore. Low post defense. Well, pick and roll defense is probably a bit more important in that scenario. And then looking at speed here, Chris Paul is still very good defensively on the lateral quickness side. Harden's 88 speed looks about right. I wouldn't be surprised. And everybody else is still fairly average. And that is it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and let us know in the comments below. Peace.